Hello, Aries, and welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. Let's start your reading, Aries. Let's see what we have for you. We have the Fox. Yeah, so something, it talks of, let's see what this is about. The Clock Tower. You need to be a little, you need to strategize and plan and stick to that plan. You need to be a little, you need to be a little sharp to figure out, whatever you need that information for, or if you look, looking at moving towards something, you need to have a plan. And with the, we do feel that you are starting new with whatever it is, and you wanted to go a long way. So in order to do that, you really need to see that you have to be very meticulous with your plans to see that they materialize over a period of time, and whatever they give you, they are to give you, for a, like I said, with the 10 of coins, a long period of time. Whatever you're looking at, you need to be very very sure that you plan for the long term. You make sure it works for the long term. You make sure that it is going to stay steadily with you. You need some long term planning, let us say. So do analyze all your plans very carefully. Oh, we have the Page of Wands reversed, Death, and the Knight of Cups. So here, it could be a good idea not to a just take off on a tangent. Don't be hasty, don't be impetuous. All right, do avoid that childish kind of energy which says that all right, just let me try this, just let me do this, or just let me go ahead with this. This is not the right time to just try and experiment or just move forward just because you have that impulse. You're being urged to have a very mature outlook, because there's a certain, you need to transform this kind of energy, of this childish energy, to see that from the page here we have the Knight. You need to be a lot more mature in moving ahead with whatever you want to. With the Death card here, there is this probably tendency you have, which is very childlike. You need to kind of transform that, overcome that, and still proceed cautiously, a little carefully, and a little slowly. I'm also doing this back and forth, so I feel this is representative of what you do, because with children it is that if they don't like something, they go back to it. But the way you are planning things, there is not going to be any scope for you to go back and forth, because this is something serious. As adults, this is something you cannot keep changing. So you need to really transform this energy. Just hold on a little and be very cautious about how you are proceeding, and little by little, because there is no scope for this back and forth now. So you need to be very very, oh, you've got these major arcana cards of Justice and Lovers, which talks of following your path in a very unbiased manner. Here you really need to put your emotions aside. You really need to put your energy of doing things aside, and you need to be very calculating. You need to be very unbiased. You need to be very very logical, very very clear, and you need to see what is working and what is not working. Whatever path you are choosing, you have this calls for very cold and calculative moves, cold and calculative strategy. That is what it is. It should be coming, and it should be completely unbiased. It's not about um, unbiased as in you have to take into account each and everything from a very logical and perspective, from a very logical perspective. Not that I like this, so probably this will get a little more, or I don't like this will get a little less. No, whether you like it or you don't, you have to be very unbiased. With the Justice card, you have to give everything its proper due, its proper time, its proper resources, its proper everything, right? You have to be very very fair and just with whatever you're planning, with whatever decisions you're taking, making sure that every aspect of it gets full and the required energy. So do take measured steps. Take one step at a time. There's a lot which is going to unfold for you in the days to come, Aries. So don't get too caught up in your head. Whatever information comes your way with respect to whatever you are doing, analyze it, all of it, very carefully. Don't rush into anything for now. Don't, even your own thoughts, really need to be, dealt with in a very analytical, in a slow manner. And you really need to see the finer print of everything. You really need to see the finer aspects of everything, and really take your time before you get going with this, before you really take the first concrete steps with respect to this. So you are, I would say that, you are doing something which is really significant and important for you. That is why you're being urged to be a lot more calculative, well planned, structured. Make sure that there is no room later on, to include things or exclude things. Follow the blueprint, that you are making right now, and you have to stick with that. So that thereby, it's just quite like a building which you're making. You cannot change it once, your blueprint is ready, and you realize that this is how it is going to be. That kind of a structure and that kind of a planning, very cold, clinical, unbiased, and what is going to work, all those things need to be taken into account with those perspectives, right? So it would be, and we don't even have too many cards of your emotions and pentacles right now. It's all about reining in that energy of being impetuous, being planning it out very carefully, and strategizing all of this to see that it really goes the long way for you, Aries, right? You need to have this really long term vision for this. Focus upon divine and perfect health. Be gentle with yourself. So in that process, yes, just do bear in mind that it's all, don't ignore your health also, as well as don't be too harsh on yourself. All right, take your time, and be gentle with it. Be gentle with yourself. See how it is unfolding, see how it is working out. Don't be in a hurry, and don't push yourself. Don't try to meet any deadlines, when you feel that it is not, it's not going to happen like that, or in haste you need to take some decisions. So be, go slow, go steady, and just understand that everything is going to work out in the best possible manner, right? Trust the universe to help you in this, and just kind of take your time with it and plan carefully for this. So with that, Aries, I'll wrap up your reading. Thanks for watching.